It's been my sincere pleasure hosting this year's 9th annual in-person School Wellness Summit. It's been heartwarming and uplifting to see such a level of commitment to advancing and supporting wellness initiatives in our school communities. It's been said, though it can be repeated, if we are not healthy and well, it can be extremely challenging for us to be at our best for the students and the families that we serve. So thank you everyone for sticking around and for being here today. I hope that we can connect again, reconnect soon, and certainly next year at the 10th Annual School Wellness Summit, where the magic continues. I'm now going to go ahead and turn it over to the Santa Barbara County School Wellness Council. This all-volunteer council helps to plan the annual summit and support a county-wide effort. Please welcome Ashley Costa, the Executive Director of the Lompoc Valley Healthcare Organization, who is a community partner representative on the council and actually one of its original members. Ashley.
That's right, you made it. I wish I had like a gift card for each of you because you're the warriors, you're here. And I promise I'm only gonna take like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes of your time. But as mentioned, you're probably already thinking about rushing out that door and driving home. So I'm gonna ask you for just these last 3 minutes to take one more big deep breath. We like big deep breaths here. Let's just be where our feet are for these last few minutes as we close out our day together. I want to ask you to reflect for about 20 seconds on what has stuck with you today. What's feeling sticky? So I just want you to just think for a moment, what is something you learned or something you're inspired by, something that you can't stop thinking about? And then I'm going to ask popcorn style, can I just hear, a couple words? What's sticking? What's feeling sticky from today? Hope, I like that. I like the one-word answers. That's good. Reconnect. A lot of re's. Yes, reconnecting. 100-mile club. I know, I even feel inspired. I'm like, man, I wonder what it would take to run 100 miles.
As 100-mile club, we focus on kids so much. I have really heard your voices talk about staff wellness and wellness for our adults.
Yeah, right. I love that. The oxygen mask, right? Staff wellness. Prevention. Upstream. Yay. Did I see another hand? Integration and collaboration. I love those words.
When we started this 9 years ago, mental health, we tried to talk about it. It's a little uncomfortable, and now it's there and we all want to talk about it.
We're creating those safe spaces. That's so important. And I hope you felt that. I know I felt that today because we do. We see you and we hear you as professionals. And that's in part why we're going to send out a post-event survey. And we're going to ask you to be honest with us so we can take that feedback in and then integrate that into next year, as you mentioned, the 10th Annual School Wellness Summit. So that'll be coming in your inbox in the next few weeks. So first, I want to stop and just thank Catherine for being here on behalf of the Santa Barbara County School Wellness Council. You have fabulous hosting skills, and we met over a decade ago. So she's been doing this work for a long time, and we just appreciate you being present. We know it was a big ask of you. You've been a steadfast professional, and you're always up to the task. So it felt like a very seamless day. There was very few tech issues. It was wonderful. So you did such a phenomenal job, and you are really a subject matter expert on all things school wellness. So let's give one more round of applause for Catherine. A few more thanks. I want to thank the 2022 Summit sponsors, and those are on the screen there for you to take a look at. This professional development opportunity would not be possible without the generous support of the Audacious Foundation, the Natalie Orfila Foundation, Santa Barbara County Public Health Department, and my crew at Healthy Lompoc. So let's thank them with a round of applause. And I also want to give another shout out to Edna's Bakery. So located in the heart of the Central Coast, Edna's provided us samples. I would say that was probably more than samples. There's plenty. Take a box, take 2 boxes on your way out. Those are whole grain baked goods. As you probably know, they're featured on many school menus around the Central Coast. They've become a fantastic partner with school districts in bringing nutritious and delicious whole grain baked goods that meet the National School Lunch and School Breakfast Program standards. So that was my commercial for Edna's Bakery. So if your school doesn't serve Edna's yet, please share this information with your child nutrition department. And lastly, thanks to the partners who helped make this event happen. We had Dr. Susan Salcido and the Santa Barbara County Education Office, the Santa Barbara County Department of Behavioral Wellness, the Santa Barbara County Department of Social Services, of course, the wonderful Supervisor Hartman, who's here with us, and all the presenters and the community partners that are here today. We really enjoyed learning alongside you, and we appreciate your participation. So one round of applause for those folks. In the next week or so, the School Wellness Summit website is going to be updated with presentation slides, videos, and handouts from our day today. So I want to take a few moments to just show you around the website. And also in your packet, there was a QR code on the back page of the Goleta Nutrition Services handout. So do you want to hold that up for me? Perfect. You see that on the back there? You can scan that QR code. You can go up on your phone if you want, or you can just watch on the screen. The website is www.schoolwellnesssummit.org. So we're going to start by looking under the School Wellness tab. Under that School Wellness tab, you can find things like resources for healthy classroom parties, non-food fundraising ideas, non-food rewards, and things like links to national, state, and local resources. And so if you scroll down, you can actually see that we're beginning to gather local school wellness policies from each district here in the county. And we want to add them all up to this page on the website to kind of create a one-stop clearinghouse for all of the district's BP 5030s. We also have some of the wellness meeting dates, agendas, and minutes. So if you don't see your district listed here, please let Kirsten know. Please let me know. We want to make sure that this reflects what's going on with wellness committees and in our districts in the county. And as you know, one of the main requirements of the local school wellness policy is to permit participation by the general public and school community. And so the idea was that this section of the website will be a tool for people to find out how to participate in your committee. So it's another thing you can say you participate in to fulfill that requirement. If we scroll, I'm not sure where we are right now. If you can find the Guadalupe Union School District, I want to show them off and show that they are up to a good start. There's a link to various areas of their district websites. There's a link to a wellness handout that highlights the policy and their board-approved BP 5030. And then there's even a link to the actual latest version of the BP 5030. So there's a really good example of a school district highlighting what they're doing on our website. If we go back to the navigation bar under the Resources tab, here you're going to find all information from the 2022 summit and past summits, as well as a variety of resources, including those for workplace wellness. So see that drop down there. Make sure to go take a look. As one of the presenters said, last summit was all virtual. That's actually how I first learned about the 100 Mile Club, because there's this great little blurb on there. So go through, there's plenty of videos. Whenever you have a few extra minutes, go read those bios, download some of that information. A lot of really good stuff there. And now last, we'll take a look at the council tab. So here you can see our beautiful council members. And as with many operations, we are also left with some vacancies on the council at the moment. So if you may be interested in joining this all-volunteer crew, please just take a look up there to see our current vacancies. There's really not too many asks of us, if I'm being honest. Kirsten really carries the load for us, but one of the main asks of the advisory body is to provide input on this event, on the annual School Wellness Summit. Things like agenda topics, identifying presenters, connecting with speakers, and because we want to provide the most relevant and beneficial and meaningful information to you guys, the more guidance you can provide us, the better, and more relevant we can make it for all of you. So we would love to have some participation from those in the school districts. And we know everyone's time is at a premium, so this participation is mostly through email. Every now and then, we'll have a Zoom meeting, and I didn't say this, but we are known to go out and have wine and cheese. So it's a great little crew. We have a good time. Last time it was at Presqu'île, so you can imagine it was beautiful. And again, reach out if you'd like some additional information. So finally, I want to thank all of my fellow council members who helped to plan and organize the summit to bring this professional development opportunity to you all. And again, a special shout out to Kirsten Criswell, who puts the staff time behind the scenes to make this happen. So with that, thank you. Thank you for attending today. You're supporting your school community by being here, by learning, listening, and networking. This effort is ongoing, and your support of your district's wellness committee is always welcome. So I have 2 challenges for you as you walk out of this room. Challenge number 1, regardless of your role, regardless of your district, attend your next district wellness committee meeting, okay? That's a please go. If you don't already, I'm sure a lot of you do. But if you don't, any district, if you do work for the county, just choose one and go to that one. That's one challenge. The second challenge I have for you, there's 2, they're easy. Second challenge is the first conversation you have at work tomorrow, make it about wellness. Do you think you guys can do that? I know. I think those are 2 asks. So attend your next district wellness committee meeting, and for your first conversation at work tomorrow morning, talk about wellness. We encourage you to keep your health and well-being and your students' health and wellness in the forefront of conversations about student achievement. So until next year on our 10th anniversary, be happy, healthy, and I'll see you next time.